to make an observation here. William Penn, see the direction he's facing? That way. Broad Street is straight up, and the river, the Delaware River, is straight to the right, which is east. So you got north going up and east over here, so it's like southeast. Wait, let's see. South is this way, east is over here. So I believe south is basically in this direction. South is over here, east is there, this is southeast. So when you back it up, here's the Delaware River. But he's facing this way, which is going in this direction. That's where William Penn is facing, because this is South Street. I mean, this is a 611 Eastern Road. Well, it turns into Eastern Road up where I'm at. 611, all the way up. But he's facing on this angle here. So what's in that direction over there? In that, like over here. Right along the line there. It looks like it would be, like New Jersey, New York. What's that? Pennsylvania. Whatever, the Delaware River. 95. So he's basically looking down the river. New Jersey. So he's going like this way. New Jersey, Princeton. New York, New York. Oh, it's New York. So William Penn is facing New York. Now, where would the Statue of Liberty be? Where is the Statue of Liberty in New York? Is it Manhattan? 9A? Well, I mean, either way, he's looking for his penis, all right? That's just flat out, that's what it is. She has it in his hand. William's pen is in her hand. William's pen is her hand. Now, the other question is, where is she facing? Does she have her back turned against William Penn? Or is she facing him saying, ha ha, I got your penis? Look, the reason why it is this way is because PetGoat2 is all about William Penn, the tower. And it's about taking a guy's manhood, basically, is what it's representing there. So the William Penn is facing her. He wants his junk back. Because poor Willie, he's standing up on top of the upside down, basically the torch. He's standing up there and he's looking towards New York. Right next to the pyramid. And it's making him look like a cross on the top. It's, you know, I see the way the elite do this now. It's not about exact, it's about similar. They can't do exact. Just like if New York was to get hit with a tidal wave and all that, then it would be obvious that Kleck did it. But when he hits Philadelphia, and Philadelphia's not mentioned in any of that except for, you know, the angel of the church of Philadelphia that he's claiming to be. He's showing you that it truly is Philadelphia. So when Philadelphia does get hit the way that those eagles fly up into the sky with the yellow eyeball, is that not a yellow eye? Isn't the dragon's eye yellow when it shows it? I don't know, it has 4 like circles there and then 4 diamonds. I'm not sure what any of that is, but you know, it could just be a clock. But see this? These are birds flying, eagles. Here's the key. Here's the keyholes. And each side there's an opening that looks like a keyhole. And from the west side, which I believe is that eye right there out of the 4, because he's facing east, north, northeast, mainly east. He's facing east towards New York, which means this is his back, so this is the west. Or it could be that one there. Not really sure. Can't really tell that point. But the he-goat comes from the west side. The eagles are either supposedly going to play, yeah, so that's the back area. The eagles are going to play either, and again, I'm just skipping right past New York because they're going to beat them. It's part of the script. They're going to play either San Francisco or the Seattle Seahawks. Now, they're both from the west. But see, the Seahawk is more like, if you want to try to connect that in with the Bible, it's a beast rising from the sea. And it's a hawk. It's a sea hawk. And it's coming to town. It's coming to Philadelphia from the west. Not only are they coming from the west to the east, to Philadelphia, that missile that Kleck is talking about is going to come from the west also, which is the other, I believe it's that one in the back or the one on the other side. I still can't tell which direction that is. City Hall with a statue of William Penn on top. Tall buildings of downtown Philadelphia. For many years, there was an agreement to not allow any building to be taller than William Penn's hat. But that ended in the 80s. So at one point, William Penn's hat was the tallest building. I didn't even realize this either, but I think that's the art museum. It's right around there, but you notice how they just, you know, William Penn is in the dead center of the freaking city. It's right in the dead center all the time, even from this direction. It's in the way is what it is. It's in the way of Broad Street. It's just in the way. Willie's in the way. Maybe it's a stretch. Maybe it's a stretch. Maybe. But this is right where 17th and John F. Kennedy Boulevard, what you see from the distance. There's also Willie. See the snow on top? It's not really supposed to be snow. Same thing that came down from the tower, the penis tower. These are the two towers. There's two witnesses right there going down. Of course, it's a controlled demolition. Here comes the tidal wave. Once the tidal wave comes, here comes the Antichrist, fishing for those 153. And then there's Willie's penis being broken off. Here comes Obama bin Laden with his Hershey Kisses. And there's Texas over there. There's Click draining out the rest of the oil in everybody's lamps. Has nothing to do with the Statue of Liberty. Has everything to do with Philadelphia, the tower falling, and the birthing of the 144. But others will look at that as the man-child, and of course it's, Of course, it's, him playing with his penis there. It's non-stop, but clicking his penis is just the way it is. So some will look at that as the birthing of Christ, some will look at that as the birthing of the 144. Either way, Click has to paint a heart on his heart because he really doesn't have one. He has to paint a third eye on his forehead because he can't see with his. Here he comes looking to devour. So there's the wounded head. Looks a little delusional. The woman that carried forth the man-child, but also the 144. They're showing you both ways. Market Street plunges. War. Here comes the 3 in a row in Philly. And it comes the 5th trumpet being blown. There's the football stadium. There's your house painted yellow, the yellow. And at the same time, with the 5 explosions right there at the football stadium, Lincoln Financial Field, and the bridge that's crossing over, in the background you got the city of Philadelphia. The yellow. You got the 17th and John F. Kennedy because it's to the left when you're looking at from the stadium, football stadium, from the very south, beginning at Broad Street, all the way to the center city. And as you can see, yeah, that one's going to hit that also. It goes over it, but the whole point is it's going in that direction. There's the Willie Clock Tower. There's the Eagles flying up from out of the explosion. One will be left, one will be taken. It's the end of the doves, the end of the truth. And then this is the whore sitting upon many waters and nations and peoples and tongues and kindreds with Philadelphia on fire in the background. that great city, and then this being the man-child being dead. I seen on the Eagles game, what's the tight end's name? I forget his name. But anyway, he's on the sidelines, and it showed him wrapping himself around his stomach, his abdomen, with that the ace is the place thing, bandages, and then he unraveled it. It looked so scripted and stupid that I wasn't able to catch it because I didn't record it. But it happened. So that's representing the man-child being dead and the city on fire. And Kleck in the great horde that sits upon many waters with his teachings. Because the city's fallen. That's why it's on an angle. At the same time, you got your alien ship, your alien ships. That's why Kleck said his left eye. He got a wound on his left. He had a plank in his left eye, or a piece of metal. This is a right eye, and he's dead. Here's your Christmas gift. There's your marriage between you and AI. And here's the lights out, and there's the love park. Just letting you know it's all about the love park that's right across the street from Willie. A fallen angel coming down to drain the swamp. He looks terrified. And here comes the war. But at the same time, there goes Willie's penis again. It's just never ending. Why do you think he's looking for it? She obviously has it. This is the west clock tower that's going to get hit right here. And there's your keyhole right there. Door's locked. And there's your Indians, the Indian head falling, as Kleck said. And here's your eagles. Here's your 4 birds on each end. Willie at the top. 5 have fallen. So war's getting ready to jump off. She's looking for peace, waving the flag. It ain't happening. The Lion of the tribe of Judah. Kleck with all the skeletons in his closet. There's Love Park again. And then here's PA. Because Kleck went into his P.O. box. So there's New Year's. And there's the, crap. Here we go. And he's riding on, he's coming in the clouds because there's depth behind there. The water is deeper down. Persecuting the woman that brought forth the man-child. Here comes the fire from heaven. These are 2 heads. These are 2 heads right here. It's like 2 witnesses. Here's the asteroids falling from the heavens. Here comes the earthquakes. The fire is already happening. So the earthquakes are coming next. She's disturbing. It's all hell. And here comes the 153 fish jumping into the wrong boat. There goes Willie's penis with a herpy on there, I guess, but also Love Park, and at the same time William Penn. Willie there. Not so much from this angle. But there's your landmark in that Jersey shooting video. Broad Street. Right here it looks like a cross. And that's the whole point. And that's Kleck popping off his missile. And this is, I believe, the child, the Antichrist, coming out before its time, ahead of Christ. You know, like 3.5 days beforehand. And that kind of looks like the clock tower in a little bit. But here comes the tidal wave, which is the flood of deception. And the nuclear war with the 21 days of Daniel. Kleck rising up. And that's it right there. And then it's time for the truth to rise back up again. Notice how I kind of did a little bit of a nod, like the Antichrist did. And there's the rapture. And there's the eagle forming over here. The eagle. There's this ugly ass critter. But having the Indian symbol, which is wherever it is, where'd it go? These are Indians right there. You see they're Indians. And this is an Indian. And then it turns into a bird. It's green. Well, before that, if you notice the color, I just noticed it now. It has like that Seattle Seahawk green color. Right there. Seattle Seahawk. Because they're coming from the west. There's your bear claws. The bear cats that are coming to Philly. And there's your, oh, that's your raven, looks like. Doing old song and dance. There's the Philly. It's all in an angle, falling. Another eagle up here. Bird. Here's your 3 in a row pyramids, and then there's the destruction of the economy. And there's your market street. And your market street. Showing you this is the west clock tower right here. This is where the missile goes, right here. Because that's facing going east, and this direction is west.
The light's kind of washing it out. Anyway, so yeah, so I get some Eleuthero, and I'm like, I hear the Lord say, buy it. I hear the Lord tell me to take it. There's a whole funny story behind this, but I'm not going to go into it. So anyway, so I take my Eleuthero, and within 2 days, all my pain's gone.
2 days.
True story. Yeah.
Meaning, it's a true story. You'll see what I'm saying when it happens.
That very same day, someone sent me in the mail an Indian head, like silver dollar. And while I was opening this up, I was at the bank. I had this thing in my lap. And it's got this little thing you have to peel off.
Right
but
there.
It leaves a little hinge right in the back, see? And so I peeled it off, and I'm like, all right. And
so, but he was at the bank. There's the eye. He was at the bank. Well, the bank that he's talking about is down the street here. There's 17th Street. Market Street's that way. And the bank he's talking about is right across the street from Comcast Center, which is, it's a Chase Bank now. At this moment, it's a Chase Bank.
And there's like another seal on it, and I'm trying.
It's another seal. It's like, so there's another missile coming.
It's like got a little plastic thing that makes like a little fin you pull up, and I'm pulling on this thing. I'm trying to open it up, and I open it. But before I start just trying to pull that thing up, I open up this little manila envelope, and a silver dollar falls out and bounces and lands heads up, and it's an American Indian. It says liberty on it. Y'all know what liberty in the Bible is, right? Eleuthera. So anyway, looks like I am telling you the little story. So I'm sitting there in my truck going like, that's crazy. That says liberty, and it's an American Indian, you know, like a native, you know, like Adidas original. They're the original inhabitants of the place.
Yeah, that would be Philadelphia, because it was the first capital in the United States. So we were the originators of that place. You know that place.
And I'm like, that's crazy. It's heads up. It's an Indian space, and it says liberty. And I'm like, that is so weird, because liberty is Eleuthera in the Bible. And I'm looking at it going, that's weird. And then I'm looking at Eleuthero, which is you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you Eleuthero. And now I've got the top off, but I can't get this stupid thing. And I put it between my legs, and I'm like that, and boom. And this one pill shoots out like a missile and hits my windshield and bounces everywhere. It was really phallic. I was like,
Right there is what he's
and I
talking
heard the
about.
Lord say, y'all took licentious freedom with the inhabitants of the land. Just like the Bible says. A bunch of angels wanted to have sex with liberty with the locals, the natives, you know, like the coin. So I documented that because I knew it'd be hard to believe. I'm like, I can't even believe it because it's so crazy. I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. So let me see.
Not
If
at
it's
all.
not here, I got it on. You know what? I'll just pull it up on my phone because I document all this stuff on my phone because it is so unbelievable. There's the Indian thing that says liberty on it that's sitting right there on
14th and 1400 John F. Kennedy Boulevard, right where the Christmas tree is. 1400 JFK Boulevard and Broad Street is where it's sitting at.
in my car with me going, what the hell is going on? Because it's a Native American, get it? Native.
Yeah.
When the sons of God had intercourse with human women, so a bunch of angels were willing to have sex and enter into that relationship.
He said human, women, a bunch of angels together, meaning the fallen, meaning the angels, the ones that the 144. I mean.
Relationship. Yeah, and so just to prove it, I took a picture in my car with the coin on top with liberty. It says liberty with the American Indian on top.
The American Indian on top of. What do you think is on top of? That would be an Indian. An Indian. There's your cross.
Of a bottle of Eleuthero. So I have Eleuthero.
So apparently this is a bottle. There's a bottle right here of Eleuthera because the Indian's on top of the bottle.
And Eleuthera